Friends, foes, subbies, what's good? Today is Monday, Love and Hip Hop New York, season 3, 4, 5, I don't give a fuck, episode, I don't know, you'll know up in the description. I did not make a video last week because I just wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I get negative comments on other videos that I make, and that doesn't stop me from making videos, but I guess I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't. Although I did want to talk about the whole situation between Tahiri and Kaylin. Yeah, that was crazy. I was hoping that they were really going to fight, but they didn't. Yeah, you guys, I started to wash my hair and I had to tie it up because it looks pretty crazy. I don't know what it looks like right now because I have a plastic bag under. So you guys just deal with this shit. So, like I was saying, I did not make a video last week, and yeah, I'm back now. Okay? The episode starts off with Yandy meeting up with Mendices to talk about the situation with Mendices yoking up her cousin Maurice for putting up her picture on Instagram, basically exposing her ass. Okay, fine. I was thinking to myself, they're meeting up in the middle of the street, but they live together, right? So if you live together, why don't you discuss that shit in your house instead of in the middle of the street? I don't know. It's for TV, I guess. The apartment probably wasn't clean. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so it was just a stupid argument. But at the end of the day, I kind of respect Mendices for being like such a protector. He just doesn't want people to look at his woman like that, and that's respectful. It really is. Like, if a man doesn't care that you're flaunting your ass, then he doesn't really respect you, my opinion. Or he's just so proud of your ass that he wants the world to see what he has and that they don't. At least he doesn't think they don't. Yeah, so yeah, next we go to L'Oreal and Winter. um Listen, L'Oreal and that voice was getting on my fucking nerves. Like, for real though, I feel like I do want to be part of this rap game, but I don't have management. And I had to cut off my homie Angela Legee because she really wasn't managing me. You know what I mean? Because my raps, my rhymes is just crazy. I'm better than Lil' Kim. I'm better than all these bitches out here. Because you know what? My name is L'Oreal, and I have a nice smile. Bitches be at me, and they be hating like this bitch right here that's talking and mimicking me. Yeah. That's how she raps, that's how she talks. It's annoying, yes. Her raps are not whack. They're actually pretty good. It's just her voice. They were basically talking about finding a guy and what type of guy is good for them, their type. And then L'Oreal is no longer being managed by Angela Yee, her friend. And Winter talks about her stupid ass fucking tell-all book. Who gives a shit about it? I don't know. She's really, to me, like when Corinne, if you guys know who Superhead is, came out with her book, we were interested in hearing about Corinne's stories because rappers were rapping about her superhead, right? So that's what drew us to Corinne Steffens. This chick right here, what's her name again? Winter. I hate that fucking season. Winter. I don't really know Winter, and I mean, even if she was just an assistant to a star, like, what does that make you? Like, wow. And I bet you she wasn't even having sex with any good-looking celebrities. It's probably like whack-ass rappers that like are underground. But enough of that. Um, did y'all notice L'Oreal's weave was just all slanted and it just not cute? Now we get to Dallas in the studio with his boy. I think his name is Peter Guns. I used to be in a group called Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. I don't that shit back in the day. bringing me back to my high school years. So anyways, Peter is Rich's, I guess, mentor in a sense, and he's giving him advice as to what to do with Erica. And he does not think that Erica's talented. He basically feels like she's a waste of time and she's only going to make Rich lose money and look bad. So he suggests don't mix business with pleasure. Break up with the girl and cut all ties with her as far as like having her as an artist. And he was like really serious about it. And Rich was looking really confused and uncomfortable about the whole situation. You could tell that he's starting to feel bad that nobody's on Erica's team. Alright, now we go back to Mendici. Mendici's with Vado, his whack-ass rapper. And he's basically telling the whole story about what happened in the gym with Maurice over, and that was a waste of a scene, blah, 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 blah. You guys, guess what time it is? Jen and Consequence. Yep. So, Cons walks in the room, moping and shit. Yo, I'm tired. I don't know what that scene was all about, but Cons walks in all tired and shit. And he starts to tell Jen the whole story over again that we had already seen when him and Rocky got into it. And he's basically telling Jen Rocky's a bitch ass bitch and she is just a fucking hater and you're not racist, you're my baby. And then Jen, it's like, thank you, Cons, for yelling at her for me. I really didn't pay attention to the whole dialogue with them, other than it was just a repeat of what had happened on the previous show. Now, this is Dallas and his mom. He visits his mom, and him and his mom are talking about Erica. And I'm moving around like these people. I guess I watch this show too much. Like, I'm doing all this extra as I'm talking. Like, what's up? I think it's because I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm about to make me some cookies and have some ice cream and be fat. Yeah. So yeah, they're talking about Erica. The mom says Erica's crazy and she wants him to drop her. She's like, dude, fucking kick her to the fucking curb. Like, she's not gonna do anything for you but bring you down type of conversation. And Rich is honestly, and it's like I'm seeing it all in his face. Like, he can't be acting. I can sense that he feels really, really bad and like torn because he seems like he wants to be with Erica. As much as he acts like he's such a player and shit like that, everybody's telling him to back off. And that's all of a sudden now you're like showing your emotions because nobody wants you to be with her. That's why. It's always like that. When somebody says that you can't have something, you want it even more. And that's what it is. That's where his emotions are coming from. But yeah, at the end of the day, nobody wants him to be fucking with Erica either way, business or pleasure. Why? I don't know. Now, we're back to Jen and Consequence. They're looking for a babysitter for the beautiful Kaden. Yes, their child. Yeah, their child. Well, I thought it was really cute how Consequence and Kaden were matching with their Burberry button-ups. So, yeah, they're doing the interviews with these sitters, and the first sitter comes in, and she looks at Consequence. She's like, Consequence, do I know you? And Consequence was looking like kind of uncomfortable there, because he probably fucked her earlier. You know what I'm saying? Probably she was a groupie or something, and it just looked like he was uncomfortable. And then Jen was like, I'm gonna have to say it's a no, because your boobs are just staring at me in my face type shit. Like, bitch, you're just hating. You don't want a cute bitch to watch your baby. I understand it. She can't be cuter than you, really. I watch too many Lifetime movies where shit like that just does not work. It goes left. So, smart move on you, but you should have kept that boob comment to yourself, Jen, because you look really crazy. Then they go to the next person. The next person was gay, I guess. I skipped over one person. They weren't really relevant. But the gay guy was like, do you mind that I'm a gay man that's going to babysit? And yeah, that was a no. I wouldn't feel comfortable either. Shout out to all my gays. I don't know. If the baby can't talk and tell me what's going on, I wouldn't feel comfortable with anybody babysitting my child if my child can't talk. Because I don't trust nobody. Nobody. Yeah, so then they had this Jamaican sitter. Yo, this bitch, she was on point. I liked her the most. She told that baby to sit down, and the baby sat down. Beautiful. um, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think Caden is Consequence's son. I don't. And I don't think it's Jen's son either. Because that baby don't look like nan one of them. There was a mix-up at the hospital. Y'all need to go back, have some blood tests, because that baby looked like he got a little chinky in him. Just my opinion. And I don't see where the black comes in. He looks Mexican, chinky. Forgive me. He looks like he could be my son. How about that? But yeah, you guys. Now we go back to Yandy and Mendeecees. They meet up with Maurice to basically talk about the whole bullshit situation at the gym. And Mendeecees ready to kiss and make up and stuff, and he's already like talking about like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna hug him, and we gonna be straight, and we gonna give each other dap, and it's gonna be all good, right? And then Maurice decides that he doesn't like Mendeecees and basically played him. How embarrassing is that? You come to make peace, and the person you're trying to make peace with just stops you. Like, bitch, I don't want to be your friend. I'm good. But anyways, they make up at the end. It's pretty stupid. The show is kind of boring to me. Oh, really? Finally, we get to see Kaylin, right? Don't we all love Kaylin? I do. You know what? For Kaylin, I would have to say she would, yeah. Her and Conch can share these when I do my, yeah. Yeah, her and Conch share that. But, yeah, Kaylin was meeting up with Tahiri because she feels like she had to apologize for what went down on the last episode, which was basically Tahiri flipping out on her. I understand Kaylin was wrong, but Tahiri was wronger. Yeah, I said wronger. Tahiri was wrong because she walked in there and totally, and I'm talking about last week episode, she walked into that backstage room, totally ignored Kaylin. Have some respect. I know that's your ex's girlfriend, she's younger than you, whatever, but you're walking into the room, you're greeting him, giving him a kiss on the cheek. Matter of fact, he kissed her on the cheek in front of Kaylin. But either way, y'all were hugging. You passed by the girl, didn't say nothing. You didn't acknowledge her. You sit down and you start talking to Joe about getting on the single. And then Joe says, I have people's feelings to consider. And you're like, whose feelings? People like who? So you mean 5 years? 5 years? Really? Really, Joe? Really, Joey? So I'm kind of like, bitch, like 5 years? That's past. Past tense. It happened. I understand he should respect you. Obviously, he's going to have more respect for you because you guys have a longer history, but you are past. You are the past. He's now with Kaylin, and this is why I can't stand getting into new relationships, because you always have to deal with the person that was there before you, that has more, history with the person. It's like when you go to a new job. Everybody's looking at you like you're a newbie. You ain't shit. Like, they treat you like you ain't shit until you pass a certain, level. Sometimes it takes years before people stop looking at you like a newbie. And I hate that feeling. Enough of all this ranting. Back to Love and Hip Hop. So, I just basically feel like Tahiri was wrong for what she did and her attitude. Kaylin should have kept her fucking mouth shut when she said that, he, Joey's a legend type shit, kind of insulting Tahiri, like, it would be an honor for you to work with him type shit. But yeah, that is her man. She's gotta stand by him. He's the one that's housing her, so she has nowhere to fucking go. But yeah, Tahiri did mush her. I was hoping that they were gonna fight. That bitch Kaylin made me pissed off when she was like, I'm 21, you 34 trying to get in a music career. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Cause you gonna be 34 one day too. Fucking hate y'all young motherfuckers. Let me stop. Midlife crisis. Sorry guys. So, back to their meeting. Kaylin wants to apologize to Tahiri. I really don't feel like Kaylin needs to apologize. What's done is done. Tahiri's the one that put her hands on you. She should be apologizing to you, Kaylin. Doesn't matter if I like Tahiri more than you. Tahiri should apologize to you. So they're meeting up. Kaylin's looking like, all innocent and cute and shit. The only thing that I couldn't stand were her long teeth. That's it. But she was looking really cute. She's very soft-spoken. And Tahiri walks in with her little attitude and her big old juicy booty. And she's off the rip, she's mad defensive in the way that she's talking to Kaylin. And Kaylin's like mad quiet about it. And up until this point, I was with Kaylin. But Kaylin was like, I don't mind your relationship with Joe. It's okay. Like, I respect it. But it just crossed the line when you want him to be on this record with you. I mean, I feel like, wait, I forgot, what the fuck did this bitch say? She goes, you'd be privileged to work with Joey type shit. Like, bitch, really? This bitch was fucking Joey for 5 years. She should be privileged to have him on her record? Bitch! If I give somebody my pussy for that long, you have the nerve, some nerve. Kaylin only been with Joey for 6 months. You have no right to tell me what I'm privileged to do with my ex-dick. No. Because I bet you Tahiri still wants to fuck, she could fuck Joe. And Kaylin wouldn't like that. Although she does allow Joey to fuck other bitches, I don't understand that relationship. I really don't. But I guess it's better to be out in the open with it, right? Nasty ass motherfuckers. That's how diseases get spread. So yeah, Kaylin apologizes, and Tahiri's kind of like looking at her like, and Kaylin goes, wait, I think Tahiri's like, yeah, that's what, us girls do when we're crazy for our men. And Kaylin agrees, but she goes, but I'm not crazy. And Tahiri looks at her like, and that was the end of that scene. Alrighty, Winter invites Yandy. Winter invites Yandy over to her apartment, and she goes open the door, and I was looking at her body, like, her body is disgustingly ugly. Like, it's not cute. It's just not right. It's not. It looks like a blow-up, Michelin dude type body. Marshmallow. I don't know. I didn't like it. Anywho, we all have different shapes. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't. So yeah, she invites Yandy over, and she's talking about her whack-ass tell-all book and how she's going to have a whack-ass event, and she wants Yandy to meet her friend, the rapper L'Oreal. She might want her to manage L'Oreal, actually, because that's what Yandy does. So anyways, that's it. Oh yeah, Yandy's concerned that Winter is going to get her ass whooped for writing this tell-all book. Because, seriously, bitch, you're gonna suffer some type of repercussion when that book comes out. Especially if you, because she says she's naming names and shit. If you naming names, bitch, oh, let me hurry up and do this review because I have a song that I want to play for you. Just a snippet. I hope y'all sit and listen to it. Listen closely to the words because y'all gonna be like, ooh, ooh, shit. Yes. You might make that face too. Oh. So Rich and Erica meet up and they're talking about their relationship. And yes, I have to write stuff down because clearly I have a bad memory. Alright? So they, and I just jot little shit. So they're talking about their relationship. And, let me tell you, I honestly, I laughed like out loud, literally, because Rich goes, I'm about to do something right now. And Erica, her eyeballs lit up, brighter than Christmas tree lights and stars in the sun. And she was like, don't do nothing stupid. Like, I forgot what you get. Don't do nothing crazy. She thought she was about to get a ring on that bitch. She really did. I really, like, girl, I was here with you. I was here with you. I thought the same thing. Yeah. But yeah, basically, Rich says, I'm letting you off the hook. A really fucking fucked up way to say that I'm breaking up with you. When he said I'm letting you off the hook, I thought he meant like business-wise, but he meant relationship-wise. I don't know. Whatever. But clearly Erica says that I don't care if you let me off the hook, I ain't going nowhere type shit. She ain't going nowhere. That's some crazy shit. That's why you should never that's why you should never mix business with pleasure, because you might find a crazy ass motherfucker like Erica gonna kick you in your neck, nigga, or in your jugular. So yeah, he broke up with her. Now we're at L'Oreal's event. Winter's event. My bad. So L'Oreal shows up. So does Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Tahiri. And Yandy. And Winter gets up and she's talking about this book. And she decides to tell a snippet of it that was basically talking about L'Oreal. Now, I don't understand if this bitch was drinking or smoking before she decided to do this in front of a whole room of people. But she really played L'Oreal. Let me just say this. So when she was reading the little snippet from the chapter that's based on L'Oreal, she said that L'Oreal was fucking a bunch of millionaires and a bunch of people and wasn't getting nothing for it, and how L'Oreal was really fucking dumb. And she mentioned a lot of other stuff. Just really fucked up. So, sorry guys, I have to do another. Yo. Y'all must think I'm crazy, right? Yeah, I am. Yo. So this bitch just really played me? Like, you really wrote this book, yo. I really feel mad disrespected, yo. For real. That's some foul shit, yo. Yeah, so I totally agree with L'Oreal. L'Oreal is right. That was foul. Foul as fuck. So, the episode ends off with L'Oreal confronting Winter about what she wrote. She actually sat aside and read the chapter that was based on her, and she said that it got worse and worse and worse. And basically, she felt really disrespected. I thought she was about to strangle a bitch. She was like, you're talking, I hate when the screen goes off. She's like, you're talking about me fucking people for free. She's like, dude, I don't fuck for money. I'm not you. That's what you do. But that's not me. And then she mentioned how she said that she didn't write her own rhymes, and like that's not what a friend does. And honestly, I don't see how you would have the balls to invite this chick to your event knowing that you wrote what you wrote. Winter, you're a fucking dumb ass bitch, and you're gonna get your ass whooped for this book. Seriously. Because if you could do that to your friend, I wonder what you're gonna say about Jadakiss and everybody else that you work for, especially Fab, because you probably fuck Fab too. Mm. You know who's gonna come for you? Fab's baby mama. So, I thought it was hilarious that the girls were just sitting there watching Tahiri and Yandy and shit, and Jen's dumbass. It was just so funny. And the best part was when L'Oreal was talking, and I made this video way too long because it was whack as fuck. Excuse me. This episode was whack. I don't even know why I'm talking this long about it. So yeah. Winter ends up fucking falling on her ass because she couldn't wear her fucking 7, 8, 12-inch heels. I hate bitches that rock shoes that they can't really wear. Like, you're trying to be something that you're not. You're trying to be sexy. Bitch, wear a kitten heel if you can't rock it. Wear some Timberland boots. That's what I do. If I can't wear a fucking heel, I ain't gonna wear them. I don't care how cute they are. And I'm not trying to look sexy for nobody. If you don't accept me for me, then fuck you. And I like taller men anyway. I don't want to be as tall as a man. So, why am I even talking about myself? We're talking about Winter falling on her fucking ass and how funny it was. So yeah, everybody's just looking at her, and then if I was L'Oreal, I would have did the same shit. I was just looking down. Like, I would just look down and not help her up. Surprisingly, L'Oreal didn't laugh, but security tried to help her up, and she's like, get off of me type shit. She gets up, and she tries to play it off like she's not embarrassed. But yeah, the bitch was still toppling over. The episode ends. Next episode looks whack as fuck. They couldn't even pick good scenes to like interest me into watching next episode, except for that last part where Tahiri gets all up in Joey's face and goes, you piece of shit, whatever the fuck she said. But you guys, I want you to listen to something real quick. I'm gonna end this off with this. Alright, ready?
Some bullshit, bitch. You ain't Derrick Rose. I'm a lover and a fighter. Fight for this battle to cool. You gonna roll. I ping rain something.
Sorry, guys.
Back. That nigga.
Listen closely.
For the fans, be hard. Don't ask for much. Fab was good though.
Joe Budden.
Just talk to him real quick.
Stars, but I love you. I think we got the power to grow. But it gave up, but ain't no coward in Joe. Funny thing about it all, you check my Twitter every hour or so. And then you bring this fake shit to our reality show. Spent half a many years looking for devotion. It's weird. Your feelings, but I put them into motion. Dictate the what and why, the how and when. You ain't learned to separate your now from then. I keep my distance. When I'm near, my head is hurting. Exhausted every road to friendship, but it's never working. Me, I met the sweetest girl, you know y'all met in person. Bottom line, I made you, then made a better version. Tried to give you good advice, but you ain't heed it. Must have figured you ain't need it, but all I can do is see it. Tell you gon' fuck around and end up sick. You showed fit from this nigga off the New York Knicks, my nigga. You're so spiteful. That ain't the way we act. That cop was inserted in you. How could it pay me back? I know you said when we were over, you start aiming bigger. But you can't have anonymity with famous niggas. I know you thinking my happiness is a front. How would you ever know? Happiness is what you want. It's so unidentifiable when that karma never let up. You fuck me real good, karma fuck you better.
Woo! You guys, you fucked me good, but karma fucked you better. Shit. Damn, Joey, you went in on Tahiri. You guys, you thought that the song Devil was something? Joe, this month, he's a beast. He's a beast. You guys, he's underrated. Joe knows how to share his feelings through his music, and he's awesome at that. Let me end this video. I just wanted to share that song with you. If you guys want to check it out, it's on Fab's mixtape. The song is called Want You Back, and it's featuring Teyana Taylor and Joe Buttons, and Tahiri used to fuck both of them. Fab and Joe, that is. See you on the next vid. Peace.